Peekaboo.
Word is definitely out about our bird feeders. Well, it's not even impressive anymore.
No. Did I scare them?
Yeah.
So we thought they would like the deconstructed tacos better, but turns out, yep, they wanted it rolled up like Daddy's. So Lyndle, you have to hold it sideways. You have to hold a taco sideways, otherwise it'll spill. Good job, they are into it. Look at this, Bear just made his own second taco.
Good job, buddy.
That's the face of satisfaction right there. I think it's only meat in that one. Look at Lyndle. This whole time she just needed her food incorporated. Can you believe that?
No.
Mmm, do you like tacos?
I like tacos.
Good.
I like tacos.
Do you know what country tacos originated in? Mexico.
Mexico.
Do you know what language they speak in Mexico?
Yeah.
What language?
English.
Spanish.
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 Very good.
Spanish.
Hey Bear, say peekaboo to Eloise. Okay, do it again.
Like that.
Maybe I wish.
All right, guys, you ready for our nightly golf cart ride?
Yeah.
Tonight, you're bringing your best friends. Bear, what's your snowman's name? What's his name? Olaf. Lyndle, what's your doll's name?
Baby.
Cute. Soon, those are going to be real friends. Nope, not the tick deer. She's pretty.
There's another deer right there.
Oh, good eye, Lyndle.
There's two deer.
That's right, there's 1, 2 deer.
Good job, guys.
Deer.
So it's actually probably a really good thing that you guys picked up those tadpoles,
Yep.
because this is their old habitat.
We did. A couple days later, a guy came out and did some work on this. I mean, this is not supposed to collect water right here, so somebody came out not long after and started draining. They put a big drain in right there, it looks like.
Well, that's always been there.
Oh, okay. So he must have like dug it out to where it could, they could actually,
Potentially.
like, the water could drain down it. And so any remaining tadpoles in there would have been
Toast.
excavated. So it's probably a good thing we took them.
Look at all those geese. That's a lot. So we call this land boating. Does anybody else call riding in your golf cart around the neighborhood land boating?
Yeah.
Oh, they do, Junebug? I have good news.
You're really blurry. I'm just kidding. You're not coming into focus.
I have good news and I have bad news. So our camera is a Canon G7X Mark II, which I love it. It's a great camera.
Hopefully that's not a copywritten song.
We've had it for 3 years now, right? Well, this is our second one.
Yeah, true.
Because the first one, I dropped off it was on a tripod.
You are very, very accident prone, especially with expensive things.
Yeah, well, tonight, I was just cruising along, actually going really slow. It was, you know, on hole 15, like coming home. Going really slow. It fell out of my pocket, hits the ground, the golf cart runs it over. I kid you not. It's still working.
Yeah, look at this thing.
Takes the ticket and keeps on licking.
Just the reverse of that. It takes it.
Is it on?
Yes.
Reverse that. It takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Yeah. I ran it over, didn't I?
Yeah.
The camera, and it's still okay.
Don't tell them what I said when I ran it over.
It was a big drop off, I bet. You need help with that? Okay.
How embarrassing is it as an eye doctor to have an eye infection?
Not embarrassing at all.
Oh, okay.
I know I'm not contagious, so I think that helps, but I'm trying to get my eye to look better before I go to work tomorrow. It is getting worse instead of better. So I have a classic hordeolum.
AKA sty.
Right.
Sty is not
commonly,
sty is not a proper medical term.
it's not. Hordeolum is. So essentially that boils down to one of my oil glands in my eye is clogged and infected. I'm glad you're doing such an extreme close-up on my freshly washed, warmly compressed eye.
Luckily, you have gorgeous skin.
So there's about 25 oil glands in each eyelid, and it only takes one of them to get infected. The orifice, or the hole that the oil comes out of those oil glands, is really, really small. So
How many times have you told this to a patient?
do I sound like I pushed a button and started autopilot? Because I have.
Yeah.
Spring and fall, when there's a lot of stuff in the air, those orifices can get clogged. Makeup can do it. Inflammation can clog an orifice and close it off.
In Rachel's case, poor hygiene.
Poor hygiene. Thanks a lot.
I'm just kidding, honey.
That's probably accurate. I haven't done a good job of like washing off my eye makeup every night as an eye doctor. So anyway, the oil gets clogged, backed up in there. An infection can happen. In my case, that's what happened. Like I said, it's not contagious. It's contained inside this gland here, and it's not a contagious type of like bacterial or viral infection. It's just an infected oil gland, much like it sounds like I'm cursing. Much like an infected
Mammary?
yeah, milk gland is what I was searching for. So how you treat this puppy is you do warm compresses. I say to my patients 4 times a day for 10 minutes. And I feel like that's overshooting it because there's no way they're going to do it that long. So I want to overshoot it when I say it so that they'll maybe do half of that. For me, this is the second warm compress I've done today. The first one was probably about 10 minutes, and this one I'm shooting for 10 minutes. But then I'm going to show you what step 2 is going to be for me. So step 1, it seems a little wasteful to keep, like what we say is, you know, keep the water nice and warm on your washcloth, and then you put pretty decent pressure and massage in a circular motion. The pressure I say to use is the pressure that you use when you're coloring with a crayon. So you want to, you're not going to hurt your eye to really get in there. And
I'm not sure which Rachel to look at. Do I look at the real one or the one in the mirror?
She's real. So what I do is I just I only turn my hot sink on and just keep warming it up every 10 seconds or so. Massage, massage, massage. As it cools off, I just do a little bit more. But you can also like steep a bag of tea and then use the tea bag to wrap the washcloth around, and that will retain the heat a little bit better. Or like a potato. A warm potato would do the trick as well.
Or a bag of rice, a sock of rice.
A sock of rice. So, and this one is so temporal, I'm actually like pressing it against my orbital bone instead of my eyeball to try to get more pressure on it, because I just know what these glands can handle, having expressed these myself. And I'm getting some mucus out, which is disgusting.
Here, let me see it.
Well, this looks like a combination of mucus and washcloth. And my hands are very clean, so make sure you're doing this with really clean hands. Because I'm literally massaging across the surfaces of the surfaces of the glands are, it's hanging. See it? Can you see it there?
Yeah.
This is disgusting. Who's gonna watch this?
Everybody. This is great. This is like Dr. Pimple Popper.
Okay. So the oil glands are all along right behind the lash line. So some people will literally put their eyeliner behind their lash line and just smear it all over the surface of all the oil glands there. Not a good idea. Don't do that. But what I have here is not only a hordeolum that has been like oozing into my eye and causing my tear film to be mucousy all day, but I have a secondary conjunctivitis where the white part of my eye is irritated right there. See that? Can you tell?
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot going on here, and I really could use like an antibiotic steroid drop. But we don't have any at home, and
We don't have any?
I don't think so. Not that I know of. Not that's like not expired. So step 1, do this for about 10 minutes where you're massaging it. And if you can express anything, then go for it.
That's one of the grossest yet funnest things to do. Like if a patient has like a clogged gland, you can express it with a Q-tip. That's fun.
So awesome.
That's nasty. So a little bit more effective way of doing a warm compress is actually purchasing something called a brooder mask. So this mask, I tell all my patients it's like going to the spa, because you put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. If it's not quite hot enough, you do it 10 more seconds. And then you should sit in your recliner, lean back, relax, and just massage your lids. It really does feel like you're at the spa. And there's like a lavender scent. There's like essential oils inside of it or something. And so it smells like you're at the spa. It's really nice. So it's called a brooder mask. I'll link it below. You can get it on Amazon.